Have you ever wondered if you can sense when your spiritual guide is nearby, trying to communicate with you? Today, we're diving deep into how to recognize these signs and strengthen that connection with the spiritual realm. Spiritual guides, often referred to as mentors, are compassionate, wise entities that accompany us throughout our lives. They provide us with guidance, support, and protection, helping us navigate life's challenges with more clarity and purpose. These guides can be ancestral spirits, angelic beings, or higher level spiritual entities whose mission is to assist us in our spiritual journey. Their influence is subtle yet powerful, and it's important to be attuned to the ways they communicate. Whether it's through thoughts, physical sensations, or environmental signs, their presence can be felt in various aspects of our daily lives. Let's explore these signs and categorize them into three key areas: the environment, thoughts, and the physical body. These signs serve as messages that, once understood, can deepen your connection with your spiritual guide and strengthen your overall spiritual awareness. Signs in the environment. The physical environment around you can be a direct reflection of spiritual activity. Many people report experiencing sudden and unexplained changes in their surroundings, which can indicate the presence of a spiritual guide trying to communicate. One of the most common signs is a sudden temperature drop. If you find yourself in a warm room that abruptly becomes cold, or you feel an inexplicable chill in the air, this could be a sign of spiritual presence. This is particularly common when you're reflecting on emotional or spiritual matters. Guides may lower the temperature to signal their arrival, a way of alerting you to their comforting presence. Another environmental clue is flickering lights. Spirits and guides can manipulate energy, and electrical devices are particularly susceptible to these subtle changes. Imagine sitting at home reading a book, and suddenly the light begins to flicker. This could be your guide making themselves known, signaling for you to pay closer attention to your thoughts or the content you're engaging with at that moment. Objects moving or falling without any apparent cause is also a powerful sign. This isn't necessarily about objects flying across the room, but rather subtle movements, a book falling off a shelf, or an item being displaced. These are gentle nudges from your guide, often prompting you to pay attention to something important that you may have overlooked. Lastly, electronic devices turning on or off unexpectedly is a significant indicator of spiritual presence. Technology is especially vulnerable to shifts in energy, and guides often use this to their advantage. If your phone or television turns on or off without explanation, it might be more than just a technical glitch. It could be a direct attempt to capture your attention and convey a message. These environmental signs are often the first things people notice when a guide is near. By staying aware and acknowledging these shifts, you can open the door to a deeper connection with your spiritual guide. Signs in your thoughts. While environmental changes are easier to recognize, the signs within your own thoughts are often more subtle but equally profound. Spiritual guides often communicate through your mental state, nudging your thoughts in different directions or inspiring sudden insights that feel both surprising and enlightening. One of the most notable signs is a sudden shift in your thinking. Have you ever been dead set on a decision or course of action, only to experience a sudden and inexplicable change in thought? This could be your spiritual guide subtly redirecting your path. They might intervene when you're heading in a direction that isn't aligned with your highest good. For instance, you may be about to take a significant step in your career or personal life, but something in your mind tells you to reconsider. This unexpected hesitation or new idea could be the guide's way of leading you toward a better option that you haven't yet considered. Another common mental sign is the repetition of certain numbers, also known as angel numbers. Seeing the same numbers repeatedly, such as 1111 or 222, across different settings, whether on the clock, receipts, or even license plates, is no coincidence. Guides use these sequences as signals that you are on the right path, or as a reminder to remain mindful of the present moment. Each number carries its own spiritual significance, and your guide might be urging you to explore their deeper meanings. Dreams are another key method of communication. During sleep, your spirit is free to travel the astral realms, where it can meet with spiritual guides. Vivid or recurring dreams that feel particularly significant or memorable might be a message from your guide. Pay attention to the symbols, people, and feelings in these dreams, as they could provide clarity about current situations in your life or offer guidance for your next steps. Lastly, recurring coincidences, such as frequently encountering the same person or situation, are often more than just chance. These synchronicities are orchestrated by your guides to grab your attention, pushing you to reflect on your life or consider a new perspective. Don't ignore these patterns. They are valuable clues to understanding the bigger picture. By tuning into these mental signs, you can build a stronger relationship with your guide, learning to trust their subtle guidance as you move through life. Signs in your physical body. Your physical body is an incredibly sensitive instrument when it comes to detecting spiritual presence. Guides often interact with us by triggering certain sensations within our bodies, giving us clear and tangible signs that they are near. One of the most common physical signs is the feeling of being touched. Many people describe a sensation as though someone has lightly placed a hand on their shoulder, back, or arm, even when no one else is physically present. This can be your guide reaching out to offer comfort, reassurance, or simply to make you aware of their presence. It's a gentle, almost imperceptible sensation, but if you're paying attention, it can be unmistakable. Another sign is tingling sensations, particularly in the hands, feet, or crown of the head. These tingles are often experienced during meditation, prayer, or moments of deep reflection. The tingling may start subtly, like a light vibration, and increase in intensity. It's often a sign that spiritual energy is moving through you, signaling that your guide is nearby, supporting you energetically. A more intense physical reaction is a sudden increase in heart rate. If you're calm and relaxed, and you notice your heart suddenly beating faster for no apparent reason, this could be your body's response to the presence of a spirit guide. Guides operate on a higher energetic frequency, and as they draw near, your body may react to the influx of energy. This sudden heart rate increase isn't something to fear. It's simply your body acknowledging that you're in the presence of a higher power. Lastly, one of the most positive signs is a profound sense of peace or well-being. When your guide is near, you may feel an overwhelming sense of calm, reassurance, and even joy. This feeling often washes over you in waves, especially during stressful or emotional times, as your guide seeks to remind you that everything will be okay. On the other hand, negative energies can cause discomfort or unease, so pay attention to how your body feels. Positive sensations are clear indicators that your guide is providing their support and guidance. By becoming more attuned to these physical signs, you not only strengthen your bond with your spiritual guide, but also learn to trust your body's ability to sense spiritual energies. By understanding and recognizing these signs, whether in the environment, thoughts, or physical body, you open the door to a more profound connection with your spiritual guide. They are always near, ready to assist, but it's up to us to remain open and receptive to their presence.